This is going to be a review of both Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut as well as the Iki Island expansion, which came with the Director's Cut. By the way, Director's Cut is now available for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. The price is kind of confusing. So what you can get for PS4 Director's Cut is $60 US, $70 for the PS5 version. There's also upgrades if you already have the regular version of Ghost of Tsushima on PS4 and you're moving over to PS5. It's a $30 upgrade. However, if you're sticking around on PlayStation 4 and you just want the Director's Cut upgrade along with Iki Island, but you have no intention of moving over to PS5 for the time being, you can get an upgrade for $10. It's very confusing. But anyways, we're going to go over the pros, the cons, and my final verdict regarding Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Your thoughts, your views, your opinions regarding Director's Cut for Ghost of Tsushima and Iki Island expansion, as always, welcome below in the comment section. By the way, I intend this review of Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut and Iki Island expansion to complement and go along with my Ghost of Tsushima review from a year ago. So if you want to see what my overall thoughts and impressions, pros, cons, and final verdict for Ghost of Tsushima specifically are, feel free and check out my original Ghost of Tsushima review video in my Ghost of Tsushima playlist, as well as linked below in the description section. The pros. A lot of stuff came with the Director's Cut of Ghost of Tsushima, not just the main game, obviously. But thanks to bonus content, we have the ability to now replay duels, as well as replay retaken settlements, camps, villages from the Mongols. So that's something a lot of players have been wanting on both counts. It does make both challenging, more challenging duels, more challenging retaking of settlements, but at the same time, there is additional replayability in Ghost of Tsushima. The PlayStation 5 has its own specific pros, which include dynamic 4K resolution, targeting 60 FPS, haptic feedback with the controller, as well as 3D audio, lip sync for Japanese voiceover, and ability to transfer from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. So, for all of you that play Ghost of Tsushima on the PS4 and you eventually get a PS5, fear not, you'll be able to transfer your saved PS4 file from there to the PS5, so that's good news. The other pro is the inclusion of all the content from Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Another reason why Riley and I talked about the other day, the reason to purchase Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut over the standalone version of Ghost of Tsushima Legends. You get so much more with the Director's Cut of Ghost of Tsushima, plus you get Legends as well, and there's more content coming soon to Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Additional content that you get with the Director's Cut, that's definitely a pro. Digital mini art book, Charm of Hatchman's Favor, an extra technical point at the start of the game, the Hero of Tsushima skin set, along with the director's commentary. Now we're going to move over to the pros regarding Iki Island expansion. And I do have a tip for all of you that have yet to play the Iki Island expansion. I highly recommend that you play through the main story of Ghost of Tsushima first. The main character story, the secondary character story, just play through it all, enjoy the main story of Ghost of Tsushima, then make your way over to Iki Island. You will be rewarded by doing so. Trust me on this. Without spoiling the main story of Iki Island or that expansion, you will be rewarded by first focusing on Acts 1, 2, and 3 of Ghost of Tsushima before you head over to Iki Island. And another tip I will give you real quick is to not rush to the main story of Iki Island. There's other stuff to do on Iki Island, which we'll go over very soon. So there's plenty to do on Iki Island. You don't have to focus specifically on the main story and then do everything else. Don't do that. Just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I would definitely take your time playing through Iki Island expansion. While the Iki Island expansion can be started in Act 2, as I have already recommended, I suggest you simply wait till you beat the main story and all the secondary stories of Ghost of Tsushima before venturing over to Iki Island. Now, the pros regarding Iki Island itself, it's obviously a brand new island for you to explore. There's a new main story over there, side quests, activities, collectibles, new and old characters to interact with, more of Jin's backstory fleshed out, along with his parents, so you're going to learn a little bit more about his mother as well as his father. There's new abilities for your horse. There's also new horse armor, flute minigames, a new armor for Jin, along with dyes, new sword kits, and more, plus plenty more Mongols for you to kill on Iki Island. Those were the pros. Now to move on to some cons. Yeah, there are a few cons. So, in order to play the Iki Island expansion, you do have to purchase the Director's Cut of Ghost of Tsushima. Even if you have it on PlayStation 4, you still have to buy the Director's Cut of Ghost of Tsushima in order to get Iki Island as well. You can't just buy Iki Island by itself. It's a package deal with the Director's Cut. Whether you're buying the Director's Cut, by itself, straight up, or you're simply upgrading from the regular edition of Ghost of Tsushima to Director's Cut for PS4 or from PS4 to PS5. Yeah, it's confusing, and that's definitely another con, is how confusing the different price options can be at times. And my final con is that Ghost of Tsushima is exclusive only to PlayStation. I really feel bad for players that are only on Xbox or PC. You're missing out on a fantastic game when it comes to Ghost of Tsushima. And Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, along with the Iki Island expansion, definitely makes it sting even more for players that do not have a PS4 or a PS5. So those were my pros and my cons. Time now for my final verdict. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut has a lot to offer to new players and old players alike on PlayStation 4 and especially via PS5. Iki Island is an amazing fourth act to Ghost of Tsushima, continuing Jin's story as well as fleshing out his backstory even further. And it absolutely is rewarding to play through the main story of Ghost of Tsushima, Acts 1 through 3, and do everything at Ghost of Tsushima before venturing over to Iki Island. And just like I mentioned a moment ago, do not rush through Iki Island. Just enjoy it, explore it, do everything you gotta do, but do not rush through the main story, or you're not going to be rewarded as well by simply just enjoying your adventure and your time on Iki Island. So there's my thoughts, my views, my opinions regarding both the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut as well as the Iki Island expansion. Absolutely love this expansion. I definitely consider it to be a fourth act to Ghost of Tsushima. And a week from now, Riley and I are going to be doing a spoilers thoughts video regarding Iki Island expansion, which will also tie into spoilers from the main story of Ghost of Tsushima. So that's going to happen probably a week from today. The main reason why we're doing that is because I didn't get a chance to live stream the Iki Island expansion because last weekend my internet was having issues. So I at least want to talk about the things I experienced while playing through the main story of Iki Island, as well as how it ties into the events that occur in the main story of Ghost of Tsushima. So that spoiler thoughts video for Ghost of Tsushima as well as Iki Island expansion with Riley and me coming up in about a week from today. Your thoughts, your views, your opinions, pros, cons, and verdict when it comes to the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut as well as the Iki Island expansion. As always, welcome below in the comments section.